How did Iman Gadzhi become a millionaire at such a young age and achieve massive success in his life? Today, many people have talent and potential, yet they are still struggling. They believe that success comes only from a degree or luck. But Iman Gadzhi has proven that if you have the right mindset and strategy, you can dominate your life. After studying Iman Gadzhi's success journey, it becomes clear that these 4 points played a huge role in his achievements. And believe me, without fourth point, Iman would never have reached this level of success. If you think success only comes from resources and perfect conditions, then Iman Gadzhi's story is enough to change that mindset. His childhood wasn't easy. He was raised by a single mother, faced financial struggles, and lived in a society that believed you couldn't succeed without a degree. All of this built immense pressure on him and came a turning point. Iman dropped out as pressure increased even more. People said it was a mistake, but one thought kept running through his mind. If the system can't guarantee my future, shouldn't I take control of my own life? And this is exactly what you need to understand. Many people think they can't do anything because they don't have perfect conditions. But the truth is, until you face pressure, you won't leave your comfort. No matter your age, you still have time. Learn to sacrifice. Sacrifice distractions, laziness, and excuses. Because the thing that makes you the most comfortable is the same thing that is limiting you the most. Iman Gadzhi didn't just sit in his suffering, he made a decision to change his situation. But think about it. What if he hadn't taken that risk? What if he had just stayed in his comfort zone under pressure? Would he be at this level today? This is one of the biggest reasons people fail to succeed. They don't take action. If you think struggling alone is enough, you are wrong. If you want to move forward, you need to take calculated risk and work on self-improvement. Just like Iman when he dropped out of school and started working on himself. Iman Gadzhi took the risk of dropping out of school, but he had no solid plan. The only thing he focused on was learning new skills, because without skills, no opportunity can be used effectively. When he realized that traditional education wasn't providing him the opportunities he wanted, he decided that he needed to educate himself. He started learning marketing, sales, and business strategies, watching YouTube videos, taking courses, and most importantly, implementing everything he learned. If you want to achieve something big in life, you must understand that education is important, but school or college alone is not enough. You also need to learn real-world skills that increase your value. But just learning skills is not enough. Iman Gadzhi's biggest strength was his consistency and discipline. He never took his growth lightly. When he failed at one thing, he tried another. He never stopped until he succeeded. And this is what you need to adopt in your life. Regular improvement and disciplined action. Because just thinking won't get you anywhere. The people who take daily action are the ones who move ahead in life. Iman took risks, learned new skills, and focused on self-improvement. But one big mistake most people make is that they only learn but never provide value to others. Think about it. If Iman had only learned for himself and never shared his knowledge, would people have trusted him? Just learning isn't enough. You need to become valuable to others. And that's exactly why Iman prioritized his audience and clients. He provided as much value as possible. If you don't understand this, no matter how much you learn, success will never come. Today, many people work only for money without thinking about how useful they are to others. Iman's mindset was different. He always prioritized his audience and clients. When he started digital marketing and business consulting, his focus wasn't just on making money. His goal was to deliver maximum results. He openly shared everything he learned without shortcuts or fake promises. That's why people started trusting him, and his influence grew. If you want to move forward in life, just learning skills isn't enough. You also need to provide value. People only trust those who provide real solutions to their problems, not those who only think about their own benefit. And that's why Iman's influence kept growing, because he focused on providing value. But Iman didn't stop at providing value, because there's another big mistake people make. They stick to just one thing. Think about it. If Iman had only depended on one business and never learned new skills, would he be this successful today? The world is changing. Trends are coming. If you stop learning, you will be left behind. And that's why Iman expanded his business, made new investments, and broadened his knowledge. If you want to keep going, you must have a mindset of continuous learning and expansion. Once Iman Gadzhi became a successful agency owner, he didn't just sit back and think, that's it, my life is set now. He understood that if he wanted long-term success, he couldn't rely on just one business. So he started learning new skills, launching new businesses, and making investments. He invested a large portion of his profit into real estate and crypto, which allowed his wealth to grow through multiple sources. This teaches an important lesson. Having only one source of income is risky, but creating multiple sources leads to real financial freedom. But an even bigger lesson is that growth isn't just about making money. You should always keep learning new skills. Iman constantly learned about new trends and industry, which helped him find new opportunities. If you want to keep moving forward in life, never stop learning. Always explore new opportunities and make your growth limitless.